All right, we are back with DanDaDan chapter 175, chapter title who's the true perp? All right, let's open that chapter. All right, they're still in the little hospital room with everyone. Uh Somebody saying steal her power question mark. It's unclear who's speaking. If I had to guess, Ira. Um all right, and then Okarin saying, "You mean her paranormal power? Question mark. Exclamation point." And then Ira says, "Is that even possible?" Question mark! Exclamation point. It's what I was told. Says the she's not so much of a ghost girl anymore now. She's looking all clean and proper. She's looking very dirty before making her look like a ghost, but yeah. All right. Um, she's going on to say, they said if I stabbed her with this knife, it'd I'd be able to steal her power. But I couldn't just stab her in order to steal her power. There are conditions, she goes on to say. Also, we got a close up shot of the knife. Um, she goes on to say exclamation point, and then the nurse says exclamation point, and then the nurse goes on to say, "Are you all right? Why not have a nap?" Then Ghost Girl goes on to say, "No, I'm fine." Ara says, "Wait, what conditions? Don't beat around the bush, just spit it out." She says, "I can't remember. This again. This isn't funny, says Ira. And Ira goes on to say, "You expect any of us to believe that?" Ghost Girl says, "It's true. It's not a lie." Alright, Momo says, "In the end, she must be just an agent. There was a possibility she would fail in her mission." Momo goes on to say, "To avoid the worst case scenario of being found, dot 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 dot, it's possible the evil teacher did something to her." What about your power?" says Momo. "Your ability to use the little pygmies. Did you have that already?" Uh, Ghost Girl goes on to say, "No, it's dot 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 dot, a power that teacher forced on me, dot dot dot." Alright. Momo says, "They gave it to you? That power?" Question mark exclamation point. "How?" Question mark exclamation point. Um Alright, and Ghost Girl's going to say, dot dot dot. "They had a bunch of those knives and they cut me on my arm." Okay. And then dot 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 dot, "I became able to see the little pygmies." Alright. Um Alright, she's like pulled down her like sleeve and showing the cuts or whatever. The pygmies are on her arm. The pygmies are like stitching her up, basically, it looks like. She sees this and she responds with an exclamation point, and then she's batting them away, saying, "Hey, didn't I tell you not to touch me?" Um, the Momo says, "Hey, that's mean. Haven't they been protecting you?" "I don't need this power," says the ghost girl. They're always hanging around me, and they creep me out. Um, I don't want to see them. I want my life to go back to normal." She's got her hands in her face and she's looking like she's crying. "All I did was mess up once. Dot dot dot. Why did all this have to happen to me?" Now she looks like she's wiping her tears away. And she goes on to say, "In the past, there was a student who said they could see a little old man. Um, they were scared and said they wished they couldn't see him anymore. So I did some investigating," says the nurse. Oh, this is the nurse speaking, by the way. I didn't realize the nurse started speaking. I thought it was still the girl. All right. Let's see. This looks like Tower of Babel, I believe. Okay, so teacher goes on to say, um, according to the folklore of a certain region, the pygmies were originally people who were driven from the surface, the socially weak. They were people who'd been forgotten by the world. These people quietly disappeared from this world and became the little pygmies. Their memories of who they were are now gone. But the desire to have someone acknowledge their existence remains strong. All right. And so when they find someone who can see them, they gather around that person and do all they can to help them. They say that good luck comes to you if you happen to see one. The student who came to me for counseling is now searching for these little old men. Alright, and also Ghost Girl's looking down at the pygmies. They're saying moo, moo, with two U's instead of O's. Alright, so got some kind of flashback, I guess, with Ghost Girl in the hallway being unseen, and in the classroom being unseen. So she can kind of relate to them, the whole being unseen kind of situation. Um, Being unseen at her own home, walking up the stairs with her family not noticing her. And she's looking down. Uh, hey, okay, the pygmies have written her a message saying, "Hang in there, Kooky, Koku, Kooky." I don't know. We're gonna call her Kooky. Until somebody tells me otherwise. Anyways, Moo Moo, alright, and she's looking down and crying. Hey, hang on a second. But that means, oh, this is Momo speaking now, by the way. You didn't create the pygmies. They've existed since olden times, right? Ghost Girl says yes, that, or Cookie or whatever. Yes, that's what they said. What they said, you can understand them. A little, says Ghost Girl. Momo goes on to say, for real. Do any of them know how to turn someone who's been shrunk back to normal? Um, Ghost Girl responds with dot dot dot. She's looking down at the pygmies. They're saying moo moo. None of them know, says Ghost Girl. What the hell, they don't? Says Momo. Okarun says we'll have to look for other ways. All right. We got Ira looking at the knife, saying, "Also, I'm curious about the owner of this knife. Not only dot does it steal a person's abilities, the knife can grant them to someone else." All right. Then Ira goes on to say, "And not just from Momo. It could take other R power R's too, right?" And I got Ira going on to say, they could be suddenly taken from us, like with those aliens before. Yeah, they're talking about the aliens where the ones look like xenomorphs and stuff. Ira goes on to say, what's more, this time it's by other humans with powers. Alright, Gigi's talking now, saying, do you know of any other people that were given a power like you were? There's no point, says Ira. She doesn't know. This is, Ira. Do you know of any other people that were given a power like you were? Okay, Gigi is asking, yeah, okay. No, yeah, nobody knows. Alright, Ira's standing up with the knife now. She's saying, everyone stick together as much as possible. Let's not give the enemy any openings to exploit. She says, okie dokie, hoo ha. And then, Ira's saying, looking down at Ghost Girl, she's saying, what do we do about her? Momo says, Keep an eye on her for now. The enemy is sure to try to contact her, right? That's when we pop out, says Momo. And nab him, says Momo. Alright, and then, we got, yeah, I don't know why, Ira's looking like, Ira and Okra are looking like they have big bobbleheads right now, but in this little, in this panel. But, yeah, Ira's saying, and then we'll make them erase your embarrassing underwear photos. Okay. And then Ghost Girl says exclamation point, thank you. Ira says, what's your name? It says Ghost Girl, Kooky or whatever, however it pronounced. We're gonna just say Kooky for now. Yukishiro. Says Ira. Yukishiro? Ira asks. In the junior piano competition, you were the youngest person ever to win the top prize. Question mark exclamation point responds with Ghost Girl or Cookie, I guess. How did you know that? Question mark. How could I not? After all, I'm the one who lost to you. Okay, so I was also a piano player. Interesting. Except after that, I practiced almost to death, says Ira, and I finally beat you. Oh, okay. So there's another competition. And had faith in my own talent, and I worked hard. Okay. And first one may win by luck, but in the end, I realized that you can't keep taking to the stage if you don't have talent. And Ira looking sinister, saying "heh" with her little first prize, I guess, trophy. Ira Shiratori says Ghost Girl. Wait, do you still play? Says Ghost Girl. I quit, says Ira. It was a pain in the neck. Say what? Says Ghost Girl. I quit playing because of you. Why would you quit piano? Says Ghost Girl. Momo listens to this conversation responds with ... And then Ira goes on to say, stop being ridiculous. You were just chicken hearted, you feel me? Ira goes on to say, you should be grateful that your parents paid for you to play the piano and all. Ghost Girl said, or Cookie or whatever. Who are you to talk? You just said playing was a pain in the neck. Alright. Ghost Girl says, because of you, I ended up believing I had no talent and I quit playing the piano. Ira responds with, people who go on and on about talent don't put in enough effort. We got Vamola saying, all done. Oh, I guess they were making outfits or something. I don't know, or found some outfits. I don't know. I forget what they were doing, but them all saying all done. We've sewn up your shirts. Okay, so they're fixing the shirts. Momo says they're there. There are a ton of them. Right there. I can't see anything. Okay, so Momo's pointing out the pygmies to Okran. All right, we got GG at the bed with the fat guy whose name I can't for the life of me remember. GG saying, Kinchan, is your nose all coolio? Fat guy saying, or Kinchan, I guess, I don't know. I hate men. Okay. I want a girl to worry about me, says fat guy. The nurse is saying, are you alright? Sorry, kid. Unfit as a fiddle, says fat guy. It's just to be continued. Alright, that's the end of the chapter. Alright. Lots of exhibition. Just a lot of talking about uh learning about Ghost Girl's powers and how she got them, and the pygmies and the knife. Lots of information. All right, not a whole lot of action, but and I guess we also learned that Ira also used to play the piano and was a new Ghost Girl from before. All right, cool. End of recording.